Okay, that's well enough, so let's head outside. Safety first. Okay, no one around, no need for a mask anymore, so let's just share what happened last week. And as you know, I had COVID, and I actually still have a little bit of a small stripe on my test casing. But I felt well enough to head out, and it was interesting to see how that stripe was getting smaller each day I took a test. So I'm almost fit again. I, of course, had to cut my visit to the Fantasy Film Fest short because I didn't want to infect anyone there. And fortunately, I didn't, as far as I can tell. So Ollie, the guy who I sat with, he didn't catch it. Anja didn't catch it. So that is on the plus side. I did miss half of the festival. I saw half of it, and according to Ollie, I was lucky enough at least to see the better half of it. So that is a little bit of a comforting thought, but otherwise, of course, I didn't have much comfort over the last week. Fortunately, at least I didn't have a severe progression, but I had all the symptoms. I was tired, I was weak, I had a runny nose, I had a cough. Only a little bit of a cough is remaining, and I still have to use nose spray to keep my nose free. But otherwise, I'm pretty fit again. And fortunately, the tiredness and the sleepiness was mainly the first few days. So the first 2 days, I think I slept almost 36 hours of it. So that was wild. But afterwards, I was able to concentrate again, and that means I was able at least to watch some TV, catch up on some TV shows like American Horror Story. I watched a few seasons and stuff like that, which might not have been the best idea when you are sick to watch a show like that, but you know how it is. So what else is new? I'm still having a sick certificate until Tuesday, so Wednesday is the first day I have to work. And I guess it's a good thing, because in the beginning I thought that maybe this will be just a few days and then I'm over it. But now 1 week later, I'm lucky enough to still have 2 days to recuperate. Let's see how that works. And yeah, it was my first official time, by the way, that I had COVID. I think, and I'm pretty sure I had it at the very beginning in 2019 when it wasn't a big thing yet. I had a very big flu there, and I think that was COVID, and it came with all the symptoms and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure that is my second time now, but it is the first time that I can say for sure that I had it. So no one can hide from it forever. So that is my learning. What else? That's basically it, I guess. I am still in ketosis though, and that is an interesting thing, because in between I was thinking I don't care anymore. I wanted to eat what I want to eat because I felt sick, and I wanted to comfort myself, have some comfort food. But I also wasn't that hungry, so What I did was having oatmeal and stuff like that, but in very small portions because I couldn't even eat more. And I noticed that those portions didn't even exceed my daily intake that much. I also experimented a lot, and I had some of those protein bars that I bought a while ago, which have like 20 to 25 grams of carbs per bar. So I was having some of that stuff as well, and salads and stuff like that. And I guess I was sometimes over 50 grams, which is, if you're in ketosis, the amount that you should be able to take as a maximum. But I also read that some people may tolerate up to 80 grams per day without getting out of ketosis. The only thing I was taking care of, because I was a little bit worried about in the past, as you might remember, that I might have too many ketones in my body. So I was too deep in ketosis, I thought, in the very beginning, because the test stripes I had were very dark and very heavy, and showed me that I had a very high amount of ketones in my body. And that has regulated now due to the fact that I guess I was taking in a little bit more carbs that way. It is now in a moderate amount of ketones, which is the best thing I can achieve, I guess. Oh look, it's the fox again. Well, and that reminds me that I also saw a fox a few weeks ago when I was coming back from a film fest in the middle of a city, and not just in a park. And I'm not sure if it was one of our foxes from this cemetery or a different one. But I was a little bit worried about him, because walking through the streets in an urban environment is very unsafe, and I hope that fox made it back to wherever he came from. But back to my topic. So I pretty much experimented a lot that way, and I guess I'm in a keto sweet spot right now, and can allow myself to have a little bit more carbs than I had in the past with keto. And with that being said, let's get into the weight results for this week. And I have lost 2.3 kilogram, which is almost exactly 5 pounds, which is quite a lot. But of course, I was sick, I didn't eat much, and I wouldn't suggest the COVID diet to anyone. So that is likely something that will not sustain till next week. I expect that maybe next week I even gain a little bit, because I'm starting to eat normal again. I have eaten a little bit better yesterday already, so I guess that will not be something that will carry through. But maybe I'm lucky enough to take that weight loss with me and just add a little bit on it. I mean, it would be nice if something nice came out of that last week of COVID, other than just me learning about the experimentation facts and stuff. Yeah, and that's basically it. I hope you had a nice week. My week was, of course, a mixed bag. It was heavy on being sick, so I hope next week will be better. I hope I will be fine come Wednesday, when I have to go to work again. Or, I mean, I work from home, but still, when I have to dive into work again. I hope your next week is great. I hope my next week is great. I hope that I can venture out a little bit over the next week and enjoy the weather. Right now it's still quite nice. And with that being said, thank you for watching. Stay healthy, take care of yourself, and see you soon. Thanks for watching.